What is up, everybody? White Lightning HWD here with another video, and today we have another pretty freaking awesome sneak peek that has dropped, and it is what we predicted, what we saw from the previous sneak peek. The Dark Spell Factory has been officially confirmed, guys. We are getting a Dark Spell Factory, which we have been asking for a while. So they finally have listened to our cries and our pleads, and they are bringing that into the game. And along with this Dark Spell Factory, they have one spell that they've given out so far. There's got to be more spells. You can't release a full spell factory and only have one spell for it. So I'm expecting at least maybe one or two more spells to be released. I'm hoping, or they might just, be typical Supercell and come out with one spell and just disappoint us all. I'm kidding, Supercell, I'm sorry. So the new spell is called the Poison Spell, and basically what it can be used as, it's like an orange spell, and you can drop it on the defending Clan Council troops and heroes, even the heroes, basically to slow them down and damage them. And now, okay, so there should be some gameplay of the new spell on the screen here, and honestly, it doesn't look that good to me. It looks really, really underpowered. Its range is really, really small. It has a very, very small concentrated range, and even at max level, it doesn't do a ton of damage. Like, there should be a video playing right now. I'm kind of recording really weird. I just got to Chicago, so I'm trying to record this very, very quick. But one level 4 poison spell on a level 10 queen, and only a level 10 queen, barely does any damage, so it does not do a ton of damage, and I guess it would be extremely overpowered if you could just drop one spell down and like kill a fucking maxed hero, so we don't want that happening. But I feel like it's really, really, really underpowered in the way that it does not do a lot of damage, and I guess again, you could bring a couple in the raid to help kind of just stack up on it, but I don't know, we'll see, guys. I'm really, really curious to see how these work, and damn well that when this update drops, I'll be using those with regular strategies, and we'll be checking that out. But along with this new spell and this new update, we have a new kind of spell storage system. And here's how it works. So there's 11 spell storage spaces, and each elixir spell takes up 2 spaces, and each dark elixir spell takes up 1 space. Which I don't know, that's really, really weird to me. I don't see why they had to make it all fucking complicated, but I mean, that's what they did, and it's a system that they're gonna use, and I'm sure it's gonna work just fine, so I'm really excited to see how that goes. And also okay, here's the big thing, guys. This is what I'm excited about. I don't know what you guys are all excited about this update. This is what's got me hyped up. Spells are now queuable. Holy shit, how long did that take to do, guys? We can now queue up spells that literally, how long have we been able to queue up troops? Like, train up troops before we go out on an attack, and we get back and we got our troops all trained up and we're feeling all good. But no, the spells are just sitting there. We got to gem up those spells. Like, how long has that been happening, guys? We've been begging on our knees for queuable spells for like a year now, and finally they are listening and they're putting that into the game. See, it's updates like this by Supercell that are the good ones. Clan Wars, they did that update because people wanted Clan Wars. People were begging and asking for Clan Wars forever, and they finally listened to us, did a Clan Wars update, and it was the best update to ever be brought into this game. And now this update is, I wouldn't say it's going to be one of the best updates, but it is definitely one of the best updates. It is by far the best update since Clan Wars, and it's because they listen to our woes and cries, and they're doing what we want them to do with the game, and that's just what's making it so much better. So I'm really, really excited for this little portion. And now let's go into basically my opinion, because, okay, the first half of the video was what's happening, second half is my opinion. So let's go into my opinion and basically how I think about each little part. Alright, so the Dark Spell Factory, honestly, I think it was an awesome idea, an awesome move by Supercell, because a lot of people have been asking for a Dark Spell Factory, because we've had an Elixir Spell Factory for a very, very long time, but not a Dark Spell one. So I'm really, really curious to see how it works, like, in the game, how balanced it is, how unbalanced it is, and the different spells that they can come out for it. So we already see the Poison Spell, right? That was already released, but I'm very, very curious to see what other kind of spells they will be using and implementing in the game, because with dark spells, you can get really creative with them. There probably might be like a troop revive spell or some crazy shit like that, and I think they can do some really fun stuff with the Dark Spell Factory, so I really hope to see that in the coming months and or days, maybe in the sneak peeks they'll release some other spells, so I'm looking forward to that. I think it's an awesome idea. The new Poison Spell, honestly, I got mixed feelings about it. I feel like it's really underpowered, and I feel like it will not get very much use in battle, because I mean, I wouldn't want to like sacrifice like half of my spells so I can bring in like 2 or 3 or 4 poison spells so I can actually do some damage on some troops. Like I mean, I can attack a base just fine as is. Like, I don't need to bring a bunch of poison spells to help myself with it, but I don't know, we'll see how it works. I will definitely be using it when this update drops, and I'm very, very curious to see other YouTubers and other attackers use it and take advantage of it, and I don't know, I want to see a strategy with it that works. So I'm very, very curious to see how that works, and very, very excited actually to see to see it in action. And the 11 spell storage thing with the elixir spells taking up 2 and the D, I don't know what the fuck that's all about. But I guess it's used to balance out the elixir and dark elixir I don't know. I got no idea. But we'll see. We'll definitely see how that all works. I'm very, very curious to see like how people take that, because it's going to be definitely a big change. There's a lot of big changes coming to this update that's going to make the game look and feel a lot different, but I think it's all for the better, so I'm really, really excited about this update in general. But the 11 spell storage thing, I don't know, it's weird. It'll be a little confusing to start off with, but we'll all get used to it, and it'll probably be more convenient in the end. And these spells are now queuable. That is the highlight of this update. Like, I don't care about any other portion of this update. Now that spells are queuable, I'm fine. I mean, they could drop Town Hall 11 or, like, you know, nerf the heroes or some stupid bullshit like that, and I'll still be okay because we can queue spells now, guys. I'm so juiced about that. So that's probably my favorite part about this sneak peek, is the queuable spells. I'm actually really, really excited to finally be able to do that, because you don't know how many goddamn gems I use gemming up spells because I can't queue them. So, I mean, that's like my life, is just gemming spells. Like, I don't gem a lot of stuff. I boost, but spells I constantly gem. So it's awesome to see them implement the queuable spell thing that we've been asking for about a century and a half now. So yeah, guys, those are kind of my feelings of this update, or the sneak peek. Very, very excited. This was an exciting one today, and I'm also very, very excited to see what they got coming tomorrow, and when the update's going to be. I have no idea, guys, but I am freaking ready for it. And I'm ready to play around with it for sure. So yeah, guys, that was more of my opinions. Tell me what you think in the comments about this sneak peek and this update in general. Tell me what you guys' predictions are. Anything you want about this update, tell me in the comments right now. And speaking of the comments, let us get to today's comment question of the day. Alright, today's comment question of the day, which is very fitting to the topic, is by Oliver Lawless. And the question is, I had the idea of an invisibility spell, which is a little bit like the Queen's Royal Cloak ability. Do you think it would work for a new Dark Elixir spell? And honestly, I would not be surprised to see this as a Dark Elixir spell in the future, along with like a revive spell that everyone's been talking about, like you can bring back the dead and shit. That'd be cool. But an invisibility spell, I definitely do think that could be it could be a thing. I mean, it's already implemented in the game with the Queen's Royal Cloak, so I see no problem with them using it as a spell. Now, of course, this spell would be probably a very limited range, could probably only cover a couple of troops, and the thing with it is that it probably would not be able to last very, very long, otherwise that'd be super overpowered. But definitely, you know, you never know with Supercell. You don't know what the fuck they're thinking or what they're going to do with their game. But honestly, I think that it would be a great idea for them to use to do an invisibility spell. It would have to be very, very balanced. They'd have to test that out a lot. But I would not be surprised to see an invisibility spell as a Dark Elixir spell in the future, because I feel like that could be an awesome idea, and it'd be fun to use. I mean, it makes strategy a lot. It'd bring a lot more strategy to the game. There's a lot of things that they can do with this game to bring more strategy to it, and I think that this would be one of them. Just because, I don't know, it'd make attacking more interesting. I mean, you can make your troops go invisible for like a second or 2 seconds or 3 seconds, which could really help, like those 49% clutch raids, those, you know, pull your hair out of your head because you're at 49%. I had one of those, actually. I had 2 of those recently, one of which I got lucky. I got a 1-star, and they got 49%. I was about to shoot myself in the foot, actually. It was a great time. But yeah, dude, the freaking invisibility spell, I feel like that could be a great idea. Really fun thing that can be put into the game and just make attacking a little bit more strategic and different from what it is now. So yeah, guys, that was today's comment question of the day. Tell me what you guys think about the idea of an invisibility spell in the comments. And yeah, guys, as I mentioned briefly, I am in Chicago now, so if the updates and uploads come a little bit late, that's because we're busy, and I'm visiting family out here for 3 weeks, so I'm just chilling in Chicago, so I apologize if my upload schedule isn't, like, on perfect par. But yeah, so I'm in Chicago, and also my Snapchat. If you guys are not following me on Snapchat, I will put it in the the comments. I'll comment down. And go add me on Snapchat and follow me on Twitter and Instagram, because I'm going to be posting up about my my trip. I'm not going to make a vlog video, but what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to Snapchat and basically vlog on my Snapchat, and then I'll have, you know, pictures on Twitter and on Instagram. So go check out those in the comment section. Go follow me on all that shit so you can keep up with my travels. So yeah, guys, that was today's video. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed this new update sneak peek that came out today. Tell me what you guys think about it again in the comments. And yeah, guys, that is it. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
All the pretty girls in class still, they never reply, but never say never, they never get caught on my mind. I'm trying to get better and grind, measure my effort and skill, gets better in time, fresher than ever, and I am who I am, no taking it back, I'm alive and well.